Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing part 2 of this clutter catch-all area of my house. If you did not see last week's video, I did show you what the cabinets and drawers looks like as a true before, and I did pull some of the things out for last week's video, and I said that the rest would be in this week's video. So what I did in preparation of this video is I went ahead and pulled out all of the decor items from these cabinets and drawers, and what this is this area became an area where I put all of my decor items that were not being used. So candlesticks, vases, plates, decorative pieces that at one point sat on bookcases or coffee tables, those type of items that were not currently being used in our house ended up in these cabinets. Since we are preparing for a cross-country move, I just thought that it was a good time to go through all of this stuff and really think to myself, do I see myself finding a place for this in our new Nashville home? If not, there is no need to cart these very heavy and in many cases breakable items across the country. So I am feeling pretty ruthless about this category. We will see if I actually am once I get into it. This picture frame I'm going to go ahead and donate. I am not using it and I just don't feel the need to keep it. I'm also going to be donating this jar right here. These are just fake flowers. I'm going to toss the flowers and donate the actual glass jar. I think I'm going to keep this vase because I don't have very many decorative vases with like tight like stems like this, so I think I'm going to keep this, but there's a lot of vases I'm going to pass on probably. This camera I'm going to keep because I think that it would be really cute to do a wanderlust or travel theme in a future nursery, and I think that this is the perfect piece to go on top of a bookcase or a dresser. I love it, so I am going to be keeping this. I'm also going to be keeping this glittery pine cone. It is a Christmas decor piece that I like to put out on my table or my kitchen island around the holidays, and I still love it, so I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to get rid of this. I think it's like a little candle holder. I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't know, not in love with it. I'm also going to get rid of this little thing right here. It's just not something I'm currently using, so I'm going to pass it on. I'm trying not to have any clutter beyond reason. I mean, I do have some clutter, let's be real. I'm gonna pass this on. This is just a plastic dark goblet that I got as a Halloween decoration one year. Just gonna let it go. These, I have 2 of these, and they are handmade beautiful table runners that I got in Europe one year, and I absolutely love them. I got them from a lace factory, and so I'm going to be keeping these and hopefully find a place for them. I think they're so pretty. I have 2 of those. I have 2 of these that I'm going to pass on. I think at one point I put Q-tips and cotton balls in them. I do think they're really pretty. I just don't think I need them right now. And I'm also going to pass on this one, which again is a very similar looking thing. It's really pretty, but it's just not really my style currently, and I'm just going to let it go. I'm also going to let this little jar go. I think at one point I had buttons in here, but I'm gonna let that go. I have a second one of these, gonna also let that one go. I have this big porcelain roller skate. If you guys remember from Blair and my first apartment, we had this as one of our decor pieces. I do not have a place for this in my mind, but I still want to keep it. It's just one of my like favorite pieces, and I do think that it would be really cute in a future girls' room. I don't know. I don't have a place for it in my head, but I'm not ready to let go of it yet. So I am going to be keeping this. I have 3 of these, and they are really dusty. They need to be cleaned out. They've been sitting in a cabinet, but I'm going to let all 3 of them go. I don't even remember what these are. They might be candlesticks. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna let them go. I have these guys. I have 2 of them. This is the bigger one, but the top broke. And then this is the smaller one right here with the little top that's not broken. I'm gonna pass these on. I don't know that the top one without a top that anyone's going to want that. It might end up needing to be recycled, but both of those are going to be leaving my house. I have this little container with some faux flowers. This was in the background of my videos at one point, and the flowers were really beautiful on camera, but I don't really have a need for faux flowers right now, and I'm just going to get rid of I'm going to throw the flowers away and donate the little glass container. This is a glass decorative like vase bowl thing. I'm gonna let it go. I have this little jar of smiles that I think was featured in one of Blair's videos once, and inside I just have these little like prongs that used to go with my custom closet set. I'm gonna get rid of this. I no longer have that type of closet. I have this little pot that matches the porcelain roller skate. It was from the same set of decor that we were using in that apartment, but I think I'm gonna let this go. I I can't see myself using this one, so I'm gonna pass that one on. I also found this owl, which also matches the same set, and I'm kind of tempted to keep the owl, but I don't think it goes with the theme of the roller skate in any way. Like, that same type of theme wouldn't necessarily fit this owl, so I think I'm gonna pass the owl on, even though this is probably the hardest thing that I've gotten rid of so far in this video. I have this vintage vase that I bought off of Etsy, and I think I'm going to keep it. I think it's pretty, and I like the fact that it was a vintage piece that I found. This candlestick, I think I'm gonna let go of. I just think it looks kind of icky, and I know that that's the look of it, but I just can't see myself using this. I also have these two like thick silver ones that went with a set of plates that I'm going to be donating, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these while I'm at it, and I do have two of those. This is the second one. And then I have this little milk jar vase that I had flowers in. I think I'm gonna keep this. I really like the idea of like the vintage milk jar. I also found this gold bowl and this little like porcelain container in there, and this actually was up in my bedroom at one point. I don't even know why it's down here. I'm gonna be keeping these, but I'm gonna move it up to my bedroom. I found this anthropology candle hiding, so I didn't find this during my candle declutter, but I'm gonna keep this. It's pretty. I also have this cauldron pot, which is full of some decorative like Halloween things, and these are like little like wine koozies and stuff. I'm going to be keeping this bowl of stuff. I also have this gold runner plate that I'm going to get rid of. It's the only one of its kind. I used it as a tray at one point. I'm going to pass that on. And last but not least, I'm going to be getting rid of this set. This is from Z Gallery. I was obsessed with it. It was like my fancy dishes that I had on my table when I lived in the condo, so it has like the nice napkins and the different like plate sets. But I'm just going to donate this. It's not my style anymore, and yeah, I'm just gonna let it go. So here is everything that is going from this declutter. Pretty much got rid of almost everything, guys. I'm really proud of myself. Oh, this big vase right here I ended up finding and getting rid of as well. So all this stuff is going. And then the only things that I'm keeping are this shelf of stuff right here. So like my pine cone, my lace things, candle, this little thing, my vintage vase, milk jar, the little camera, and then also down here I have the jar of Halloween stuff, or the cauldron of Halloween stuff, the roller skate, and the white vase. Alright guys, I feel like this declutter was short and sweet. It wasn't as detailed or with as many categories as some other ones, but this was one that was more difficult for me because I thought I was going to keep a lot more stuff. I'm really proud of myself. I'm getting rid of, like I said, most of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next Monday with my next declutter video. Goodbye!